Hi, my name's Ted Denny, and you're in my reference system at the Synergistic Research Factory. And this is going to be the first in a series of high-resolution videos. I'm going to show you how I build my products. I'm going to show you how we test our products. I'm going to show you the listening procedures that we use for determining sound quality, audible directionality of conductors. And I'm going to show you how you can set up your system to get the very best results possible. One of the things we're going to be doing in these videos, and this is going to be a lot of fun, we're going to dispel some audio myths. I read so many things on the internet that are just absolutely 100% false. If you have a system that's well set up, I can illustrate why using Romax to make power cords is not a good idea. Not that it won't carry the electrons, it will, but it doesn't sound good. The wiring in your wall doesn't sound that good. And a lot of people think, well, if it's bad in the wall, how can the last 5 feet possibly make a difference? I'm going to show you how it makes a difference. I'll remove a few power cords from the system, say from the DAC and from the preamp to the line conditioner, and replace it with power cords made out of Romax, like we have in the wall. And then I will upgrade step by step to my entry-level power cords, which sound significantly better than Romax and significantly better than a lot of power cords in the industry that cost far more. And then we'll go up the chain. If all power cords sound alike, all of these different recordings that we're going to play should sound alike when we change the power cords. If they change and if the sound gets progressively better, then I have conclusively demonstrated that all power cords do not sound alike. And that as you spend more on power cords, depending on the native resolution of your system and the tonal balance of your system, you'll eventually hit a point where there's a diminishing return. And I'll show you how you can do this. Again, I'm going to break it down step by step. I'm going to break it down into product categories. I may actually call certain people out on the internet, people who are giving very, very bad advice. I will read the bad advice they're giving you. This should be a blast. And we will then try their advice in this system, see what you think. And then I'll show you what I think is the right way to go. And we will record all of these things in high res, digital, and you can play it back on your home system, see what you think. It should be great fun. And it should stir the pot, which is also fun. Another thing we're going to do in this series is I'm going to fly and meet with different audiophiles from my group on Facebook, Audio Subjective. And I'm going to perform audio makeovers of their systems. I'm going to fly out, get to know these people. It's going to be in the United States and in Europe. And once I'm there, we're going to set up the AKG microphones and the microphone preamp and shoot a little video and play some music and let you hear what their system sounded like before before the synergistic research. And then step by step, I'm going to introduce various synergistic research products into their system. And step by step, you'll be able to hear what they do when you listen through your reference system or on headphones. And then at the end, you'll hear the complete transformation. And in the process, you'll learn how to apply synergistic research products to your system. One of the things I'm going to do is drill down on how you can voice synergistic research cables to your system, be it Atmosphere X or Galileo SX using UEF tuning bullets. Gold bullets give you a warmer sound, silver bullets give you a more open sound. The choice of which one sounds musical or analytical or musical or dark is purely subjective and highly system dependent. And in this system, I will take all the bullets out of the system, and then step by step, we will compare each of the tuning options and arrive at the match that is perfect for this system. And when you see how we do it here, you'll understand how to do it in your system. One of the things we're going to be doing in these videos is taking a look at the synergistic research lineup. We make a lot of different products. And this can be rather daunting for some people. Where do I start? How do I apply these products? How do I get best results? I'm going to show you step by step. If you're interested in power products, I'll show you how to get the most out of our power cell line conditioners and out of our power cords. If you're interested in how to treat your room acoustically with HFTs, black box, atmosphere, I'll show you how to do that. I'll show you how to break it down if you're not in a position to do everything at once. And I'll show you how to get the best results by following easy step-by-step procedures. And all the while, I will be making recordings, high-res digital recordings, so you can hear the difference that these products make and how they incrementally improve your system as you either add more power cords or add more HFTs or add a black box for controlling low frequencies or adding an atmosphere or changing scenes on the atmosphere. Whatever the Synergistic Research product is that you might be interested in, I'll be showing you step by step how to get the best results and where to go next after you've already exhausted one area where you can control and create synergy in your system. I'll take the guesswork out and you'll be able to hear it at home step by step. Now I'd like to just initially, quickly, we're not using the new AKG microphones yet, but I'd like to play for you my system. I'd like you to hear what my system here at the factory sounds like. And then I'm going to turn off all the active technology in the system, let you hear that same track at exactly the same volume. And then I'm going to turn on the active technology one by one, step by step, so you can kind of hear it. Later on in the video series, we'll drill down on it and go into more detail. But let's just do an active live demo and let you hear what you can hear right now, and then we'll revisit it again over the coming months.
All right, this is the final part of our video here at the factory, our first video in the series, and your first taste of what the Synergistic Research Reference System sounds like. This is going to be a very short demonstration. We'll go into much more detail in subsequent videos. But the first thing I'm going to do is play track 1 from Dead Can Dance Spirit Tracers with all of the active Synergistic Research technology turned on. Then I'm going to stop the record and turn all of the active tech off. As I'm turning the active technology off, I'll explain to you what it is. We will listen to the track again, and then I will turn it back on and we will go to the track 2 and do the same process again. So. I'm now going to turn off all the active Synergistic Research technology in the system. All of the components, including the turntable and the phono preamp, are sitting on top of active Synergistic Research tranquility bases. I am turning them both off by removing their circuit resistors. This is the PowerCell 12 UEF SE. It's my first application for the electromagnetic cell. This is a special one that we've wired up. Everything in the system is running through it, including the 600-watt Macintosh monoblocks and the powered REL subwoofers. All of the components, everything's running through this crankbase or power cell. I've turned off the electromagnetic cell in there. This is driving a special atmosphere where we have the broadcast antennas built into the wall, and it enables you to condition and control your acoustics through extreme low frequency RF. That has now been turned off. This is the active Synergistic Research active ground block. All of the components in the system are connected to the active ground block, including the shields of the interconnects and the shields of the power cords. They're all turned off. And all of these tranquility bases here are running to a central power supply. That is turned off. Now all of the active Synergistic Research technology in the system is off. We're going to listen to the system again, this time with it off. Same track, same volume. I'm going to turn everything back on and cue the record from where we left off, and then we will go to the second track. Because I turned off the atmosphere acoustic field generator, I need to now recalibrate it, and it is now optimizing the acoustic space for a live amplified recording. Club to studio gives you, club to stadium gives you a larger acoustic feel. So let's listen to the same track right where we left off. All volume, everything else is exactly the same. So that was the Synergistic Research Active Technology on and off in the system. Now we're just going to go to track 2. Everything is on. And we're going to do the same thing minus all the dialogue. So this will go quicker.
We are the stars that sing. We sing with our light.
And just as before, I'm going to turn off all of the active components in the system, starting with the tranquility bases under the turntable and the phono section. Now we're going to take the track from the top.
We are the stars that sing. We sing with our light.
Now we're going to turn everything back on. Back on. And take off where we left off. So I hope you enjoyed our first demonstration. When you listen to these demos, don't try to hear a difference on your iPhone or your Android or your iPad or your earbuds. Listen through your home stereo or through a high quality pair of headphones, and we'll see you next time. Thanks a lot.